Look up tonight, and you will see a few thousand stars. Now understand what is actually up there. Our galaxy alone holds around 100 billion stars, and there are 2 trillion galaxies. The numbers are so big they stop meaning anything. So let us shrink them. If every star were a grain of sand, the known universe would bury every beach on Earth thousands of times over. With that many worlds, the math says life should be everywhere. Scientists even have an equation for it. Plug in the numbers, and the galaxy should hold thousands of civilizations. The galaxy should be loud, crowded, buzzing with signals. Every star you see could have planets. The odds against life being unique are staggering. Instead, it is dead silent. We have listened for over 60 years, nothing. Not one confirmed whisper. This is the most unsettling question in science. If the universe is this big, where is everybody? Not a few aliens, not one lonely signal. Thousands of galaxy-spanning empires should have risen before humans ever stood up straight. It is called the Fermi Paradox. And by the end of this video, the silence will bother you as much as it bothers scientists. It started with a lunch. In 1950, a physicist named Enrico Fermi was chatting with colleagues about aliens. Mid-conversation, he went quiet, did some napkin math, and asked one question that has haunted us ever since. Where is everybody? His point was simple and terrifying. The universe is unimaginably old. Our sun is a latecomer. Billions of years before Earth existed. Countless other worlds already had their chance. Even crawling at the speed of our slowest rockets, a single civilization could explore the entire galaxy in a few million years. A few million years sounds long. Against the age of the galaxy, it is a coffee break. Picture the galaxy's whole life as a single year. All of human history is the last 2 seconds before midnight. Any civilization with a head start had eons to spread everywhere. Eons. So the galaxy should have been colonized, visited, or at least noticed 1,000 times over by now. We should be tripping over alien ruins, drowning in alien signals. And yet nothing. That gap between should be everywhere and is nowhere is the paradox. And the possible answers each break your brain in a different way. Scientists have argued about this for 70 years. The answers split into a few camps, and none of them let you sleep easy. Answer 1. They were never there. We are the first. Maybe life is a freak accident. Maybe the leap from chemistry to living things almost never happens. And the leap from simple cells to complex ones took Earth almost 2 billion years. It may be the hardest step of all. If we are first, the silence makes sense. There is simply no one to answer yet. Someone has to be first in any universe. Maybe we drew the strangest straw of all, the first ones, which means the galaxy is an empty house, and we just woke up in it. No footsteps in the hallway, no voices in the other rooms, just us and a light we barely learned to switch on. That is either the loneliest idea imaginable or the most important, because it would make us precious beyond measure. Answer 2. They are out there, but talking is impossible. Space is not just big, it is cruel to conversation. The nearest star is over 4 light years away. A hello and its reply would take more than 8 years. For farther stars, a single exchange outlasts entire civilizations. Imagine sending a text and the reply arriving after your entire country has risen and fallen. We may be shouting past each other across time itself, every message arriving at an empty room. And our own signals, the radio waves we have leaked into space, reach barely a whisper past our nearest neighbors, already too faint to hear. We think we are broadcasting, we are basically whispering in a hurricane, and we have been technological for a heartbeat. Aliens visiting 1 million years ago would have found only dinosaurs. Answer 3, and this is the one scientists say quietly, maybe they were everywhere and something wipes them out. This is called the Great Filter. Somewhere on the path from dead rock to galactic civilization, there is a wall almost nothing gets past. The chilling part is we do not know if the wall is behind us or ahead of us. And here's the twist that keeps scientists up at night. Finding alien life might be terrible news. Because if life turns out to be common, then the wall probably is not behind us. It is still coming. If the filter is behind us, we already survived the hardest step. Maybe forming life at all, or that leap to complex cells. If so, we might be one of the rare survivors. Rejoice. But if the filter is ahead of us, then every civilization climbs to about our level and then hits something that ends them every single time. and we are walking straight toward it, waving. The wall does not care how clever you are. It only cares that no one has ever climbed over it and kept going. What ends them? Take your pick: nuclear war, engineered plagues, a technology that outgrows the wisdom to hold it. The silence out there might be a warning, a galaxy full of civilizations that all made the same mistake. We call the sky peaceful. It might just be a graveyard. This is why some scientists genuinely hope Mars is completely dead. Empty is the good news. There are gentler answers too. Maybe they are out there and simply choose silence. This is the zoo hypothesis. Advanced life knows we are here and deliberately leaves us alone, the way we watch animals without leaping into the enclosure. To them, we might be a nature documentary. Do not feed the humans, do not interfere. Or maybe they are so far beyond us, we cannot even recognize them. An ant walking across a highway has no concept of the highway or the cars or the country it connects. We might be that ant. We have only had radio for 100 years. To a million-year-old civilization, we are a newborn who just opened its eyes. Their messages could be all around us, in forms we are not smart enough to see as messages. And here's the possibility that unsettles me the most. What if the reason we hear nothing is that everyone is listening and no one is broadcasting? Announcing yourself to the universe might be dangerous. So the smart move is to stay quiet and listen. A galaxy full of frightened civilizations, each hiding, each waiting for someone braver to speak first. And we just started shouting our location in every direction. One famous scientist said it plainly: if aliens exist, the smartest thing we can do is stay quiet. We did the opposite. Some scientists begged us not to. A famous one warned that announcing ourselves could be the last thing we ever do. Sleep well. So where does that leave us? Staring up at that quiet sky. With a strange and beautiful truth, every answer to the Fermi Paradox is world-changing. If we are alone, then Earth is the single most precious thing in existence, and we are its only voice. If we are not alone, then the sky is full of neighbors we have not met, and the greatest discovery in history is still ahead. Either way, you are a piece of the universe that woke up and started asking where everyone is. 14 billion years of darkness, and here you are, a bundle of stardust wondering if it is alone. The atoms in your hand were forged inside dying stars. You are quite literally the universe looking at itself. That question, the wondering itself, might be the rarest thing in the entire cosmos. So tonight, actually go outside and look up, not for aliens, for perspective. Because whether the silence means we are alone or we are hiding, it is telling you something true. You are here, right now, awake in a universe that mostly is not. Most of everything that has ever existed is empty space and silent rock. You are the exception that noticed. If this rearranged something in your head, the next one will finish the job. 7 mysteries of your own brain that scientists still cannot explain, and one of them is happening inside your skull right now. I will see you there.